show. Today I'm coming on to bring forward a message from Sophia. She has been quite present in wanting to delay a message, or wanting me to relay a message, not delay, relay a message for all of you, so that you have an understanding of what is important for 2021 and a focus that you, I don't want to say should, but I guess that's basically how she's putting it, that you should have for yourself. Okay, so if you're new here, my name is Lalantia. I'm a psychic realm channeler and energy healer. And Sophia is just one of the amazing beings that I work with. And I do have a video about Sophia on this YouTube channel, and you can go and check that out. And I'll try to remember to post a link in the comment section, or in the description below, sorry. And then you can go and watch that so that you can understand a little bit more of who Sophia actually is if you don't already know. Now, I also specialize in working with the magical realms. I work with dragons, unicorns, mermaids, fairies, all of the different magical beings. And everything comes back to that connection with self and understanding who you really truly are, your authentic self, your truths, and your own magic, healing abilities, psychic abilities, all of it. But it's about owning your power and who you are. And so I help you to connect to your past lives, to your lifetimes on Earth, in other realms, in the lost lands of Lemuria, Atlantis, and Avalon, the magical realms. Did I already say that? I'm not sure if I did. Life on other planets, all of these different lifetimes that you have had, so that you can bring forward your wisdom. And so it's helping you to access that wisdom and any healing that needs to be done to begin to uncover that. I do have a group on Facebook. It's called Sorceress's Circle, and I go live in there 3 times a week with my friend Natalie. So it is a great place to get to know me a little bit more and have an opportunity to ask me questions. And we do channel or pull cards, but often it's channeling on Wednesday mornings. So I would love to have you join us there if you aren't already a part of the group. I also have a newsletter. You can sign up in the description below that will give you a quiz and 2 meditations. So the quiz is to help you see which magical being it would be helpful for you to connect with at this time for your own healing and growth and expansion. And the meditations are to connect with them and to connect with Sophia. So let's go ahead and get started on this. Now, when I am channeling Sophia, it's often an interactive type thing. In that sense, I say interactive. I don't know if that's quite the right word, but I want you to experience that connection with her. So it's kind of a meditation in itself as I bring her forward to connect. So what I would like you to do is get into a comfortable position and just give yourself permission to connect to and with her, allowing your heart to open and for that connection to be established, okay? And remember that she's present for everyone. Excuse me, she's present for everyone. So just allow yourself to open up to her and be ready to receive the message that she has. So you can just sink into this moment, allowing yourself to let go of the strings and attachments of the day, any worries or fears that have been on your mind, your active mind. And just be present with your heart space. And she comes and she stands directly in front of you as you open your heart to her, to receive her, and to receive the message as it is meant for you, taking what resonates, leaving what doesn't. My dear beloved ones, I'm grateful to have you gathered here, ready to receive the message of love that I am bringing forward for you at this time. I wish you to remember your own divine power, your wisdom, and that true magic that exists within you. While I recognize that 2020 may have been a difficult year for many, it had been planned and needed for many, many years. You must recognize that the events of 2020 were meant to assist you as you connect to and with that magic of the new earth and your true, authentic self. It was meant to be a time to gather information, to heal those parts of you that you had not yet allowed yourself to see. It was to reveal the dark, deep shadows of your society and what exists upon the earth that is ready now to be purged. You must access your own power to reveal what it is that you are here to do and be, to shine your light into the world in 2021 as your most beloved self, as the love pours out of you with no judgment, with no fear. Well, indeed, yes, I do see and know that fear is a human emotion. It is something that cannot be avoided, and it is meant to be so, for it is part of your purpose upon earth to recognize the fears and move through them, knowing that they are not the truth. For your truth exists within you, potent, powerful. It is a truth that cannot be denied. 2021 is a year that you are meant to embrace, all of you, your shadows, those fears, your anger. It is a year for forgiveness. It is a year for recognizing your power and not seeking others' approval or need for their acceptance. You must allow alignment in 2021, which may not be what you have expected or thought you had wanted or desired in years prior. In 2020, it may have been revealed to you that the vision you had set for yourself was no longer in alignment, that what you had thought you wanted was no longer true. Your visions are welcome to change at any time. There's no wrong path, no wrong decision. You are here on earth to have an experience. You cannot do wrong, you cannot go wrong. It is a part of being human. But I ask of you to always seek the light within you. For when you see and feel that light within you, others will see it, and they will be attracted to you, drawn to you by your light, and you will be a guiding force for them, allowing them to see their own light within them. I also appeal to you to recognize that your truths may not be in alignment for others' truths, and there need not be any judgment. Have compassion for those who may not understand the greater picture. Rather than pointing fingers or calling names, allow it to be what it is. They may have their truth and you may have yours. And that is a part of your reality, and their reality is not the same as yours. You must allow yourself to drop the judgment of how others react to their reality. You must allow yourself to see that it only matters what is within you, not what is within others. For as you shine in your authenticity, Those who are meant to be in your realm of reality will be drawn to you, attracted to you by your beautiful, vibrant energy. Your frequency changes as you connect to your truth and disconnect from others. But others' truths may allow you to see your own truth. And this is the effect of triggers. When you see yourself reacting negatively or powerfully to another's words, what does that mean within you? It has nothing to do with them. In 2020, 2021, you are meant to find your deepest truths and your wisdom, accessing it from within, not reliant upon others. Now, this is not to mean that others will not assist you in this truth or in this finding of your own wisdom. But it is important to not rely on others solely for your connection to self. For no other can connect you to self. It is only you. Only you can see that true magic that comes from within, your power, your strength, your wisdom, your truth. Others may assist you in seeing your truths, but do not rely upon them. Lean to those who resonate deeply, those who speak truths that ring true within yourself. Though I must remind you that your truths must be found within you before you may know whether other truths resonate with you. Remember to find the power within you and not to seek power from others, not to look to others to be the same, but to see what it is that is your path, your power, your strength, your voice. Everything is within you. I see you. I love you. I support you. You are so deeply loved. Remember that when others may judge you or see you as different or may not understand your light, that it is okay. What is most important is that you explore the light and the truths within yourself. Now, as Sophia stands in front of you, she lays her hand over your heart and she looks into your eyes. And you may see her as a beautiful light. You may see her eyes, you may not. You may just see her as a vibrant, brilliant light. But she is sending this immense love to you so that you can feel what this love is. And she reminds you that this love that she is sending to you is actually love that exists within you. For you are her, and she is you, and we are all one. You can just take a deep breath, allowing yourself to just feel this beautiful energy, connected to it and to her. If your eyes were closed, you can open them anytime. So channeling Sophia is always a little bit interesting. She comes in really powerfully, and sometimes it's so easy to just allow that flow. But then there's like a moment, channeling is always trying to keep the ego out of the way, but also remember. And sometimes people are like, "Oh, I don't believe channelers anymore. They just channel all this information, and they all contradict each other." And this is all a part of what she had said. She said something about we have different realities, we live in different realities, and we all have different perceptions of things. Now, when we channel, we also have the influence of our own filter. Now, the more experienced we are in channeling and the more we channel, the more clear our filter gets. Although that can depend, and there are other influences, things that can affect our filters. So for me, it's really important to, clear my energy before I channel, allow myself to like sink into a more meditative state, to allow my ego to be set aside as much as possible. It's always still there. And it's also important for me to keep my body as clean and clear as possible, because foods and drinks, so sugars, processed foods, caffeine, alcohol, anything that kind of affects me mentally affects my channel. So I try to keep my body as clean and clear as possible of anything that may affect my mind and affect my channel. And that includes I don't eat any meat. I eat a fully vegan diet. I don't drink any caffeine. I try not to eat processed sugar or very little processed sugar. And I'm definitely not perfect by any means. I staying vegan definitely, but sometimes I get some processed sugar, and I do drink coffee. I just drink decaf coffee, so I do get a little bit of caffeine. So it's not that you're expected to ever be perfect to be a channel. Nobody is, but this gives you a little bit of an idea of how it works. And so if there's information that is contradictory that somebody channels, remember that their perception and understanding of things is what comes forward. Another thing is that we use words that we understand for the most part. So when Sophia is coming through me, it's just like if she were to come through somebody who speaks a different language, then it would come out in their language. Just like when she comes through me, it's going to come out in English, and it's going to come out in words that I know and understand it to be. And often it is a energy that is brought forward through channeling. So it's not necessarily words that are speaking through, but an energy, and we have to translate that to words. So hopefully this helps you in understanding how channeling works. But of course, if you have questions, you can post them below. And if it's something that is important for me to do another video on, I definitely can. Now, I would love to hear what you got from this message, what felt really important to you. Definitely what I remember of it when I'm channeling, I don't always remember every part of it, but she had been speaking to me before I came on. So I do know the gist of some of the things she was going to say, but excuse me, that dropping judgment and the name calling came through really important as something that we need to not judge how others perceive the world to be, and instead just remember to hold love. And also, I think that this is important to remember, their perceptions and their world is different because their reality is different. They live in a different way. So the people around them are going to influence them. How they were raised is going to influence them. How they understand or take on other people's truths may influence them. So it may not even be their truths, but it's not our place to judge that. It's not our place to say that that is wrong. So it's finding a place of acceptance and understanding. And our job is just to express our truths, and not necessarily when somebody speaks their truths and trying to contradict their truths or trying to change their truths, but instead just speaking your truths, like me coming on, having a YouTube channel and sharing on YouTube. This is a place for me to speak and express my truths. And if somebody doesn't resonate with that, you don't have to watch my videos. You don't have to be aligned with my truths. And that is perfectly fine. I am here to speak my truths and to connect to those who have truths in alignment with my own. That doesn't mean that everything is going to be the same. I may have beliefs or certain truths that are different from your truths, but it doesn't mean that there's not still an alignment in watching some of my stuff or us connecting in some way, but it's recognizing what resonates and taking it and leaving what doesn't resonate. So that's where it comes back to that importance of your connection to yourself. Because when you're connected to yourself, then you know what is for you and you know what is not for you. Okay, so hopefully this resonates. Hopefully this makes sense for you. And hopefully you got to feel that amazing, incredible, loving energy of Sophia. And I hope that you are having a wonderful and magical day, evening, morning, whatever it is for you. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.